Hey, so I thought a little story time might be nice. This is a chapter I wrote for life lessons for mastering the law of attraction. 7 essential ingredients for living a prosperous life. It's from the creators of Chicken Soup for the Soul. So I happen to contribute life lesson number 5, the power of intention, not attachment. And my chapter is called, What is Your Brown Rice? The quote, you don't give up the intention and you don't give up the desire. You give up your attachment to the result. Deepak Chopra. I like sushi. Nay, I love sushi. On a cold, dreary day in April, I went to the market around the corner from me to get some sushi for lunch. I looked at the offerings and asked the sushi chef, do you have sushi with brown rice? He looked at me, annoyed, and then barked, no brown rice, white rice. He seemed a little cranky. I felt a challenge in that crankiness. There was something more. There was something stirring within me. I felt a deep call of service to help my newfound friend in finding joy in the lack of brown rice. There was some connection there. I replied, okay, well, maybe tomorrow, brown rice. He barked back, no brown rice, white rice. I shrugged and smiled and replied, okay, one can hope. So maybe tomorrow, brown rice? I bounced off, intrigued where this was going. There was something deeper brewing. A couple of days later, any brown rice? I mean, today, brown rice? No brown rice. Okay, maybe tomorrow, brown rice. As the cool spring breezes turned warm, could that be a smile cracking? No brown rice. Okay, but just maybe tomorrow, brown rice. And then this next week, still no brown rice. And the next week, we were well into June, and the flowers were blooming, and a little laugh bloomed with the no brown rice. I laughed back. Well, okay, tomorrow, brown rice, and let my attachment to the brown rice go. Our repertoire went through May and June and July. At one point, he took the time to explain that he had one rice pot to make the rice and just cannot make 2 kinds of rice. My response, I felt that I might not be the only one in my bohemian West Village neighborhood of New York City to like brown rice. I noticed a woman eavesdropping on our impassioned conversation. I immediately involved her in the debate and asked if she would like brown rice sushi. Suddenly engaged, she shyly nodded and slid off into the soda aisle. I looked at my buddy, smirked, and replied, tomorrow, maybe brown rice. Finally, he laughed and shrugged, no brown rice. I smiled back and skipped off with my white rice sushi for lunch. I had no attachments to brown rice. Would I like it? Yes. Would I continue to buy my friends white rice sushi? Yes, of course. Then, in the relief of July's air conditioning, just as I was about to begin, do you have brown rice? Wait! Yep. You guessed it. There, in all its beige glory, were trays of brown rice sushi. I jumped up and yelled, brown rice! My friend looked at me with a sheepish grin and admitted, brown rice. Yesterday, first time for brown rice, and I sold out. In the moment I saw the brown rice, I knew in every cell of my being that everything I desire, everything that you desire, is really as simple as the fixed attention of wanting brown rice wrapped around a piece of raw salmon and avocado, but with no attachment to the results. Focused, unwavering desire can manifest anything. This was 4 months in the making, every week. And now, brown rice, the fulfillment of my desire, with better sales for my friend to boot. What is your brown rice? What do you want? Speak of it, think of it, and then let it go. Let nature give you your brown rice. You deserve it. Yeah. So, and when this book came out, I had already moved to California, and we made a trip back to New York, and I got a copy of the book and went into, that was Gristedes Market. It was around, it was a little grocery store in New York City chain. And I went in to see if he was still there. And he was. And I just said, brown rice sushi? And he frowned at me. And then he saw it was me. And I think he kind of remembered. And I showed him the book. And I showed him the chapter, and he started to read it. And he got really teary, and he was laughing at it. And I signed the book for him, and I have a picture of us together. It's next. So, what's your brown rice? I know, as I read this now, I am a bit of a Sam I am. I know, brown rice, green eggs and ham. But that's also, I think, part of my charm in helping my clients is find your brown rice sushi and stick with it. That's what Fizome is about, this work that I do with our homes. So rather than having somebody going brown rice sushi, it's having our homes remind us of what it is that we want and that we desire, and it keeps reminding us over and over as we keep seeing it day in and day out.